Yo, what's good? It's your man Leon Ross from the Ross Boys. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share it with the community, man. Let the world know what we're doing, alright? Daddies Unite is a business, and it is a movement. And on this video, I need 500 likes, man. Y'all got it, man. Show us that love, you know what I'm saying? Alright? And if you want, check out the website, get some apparel. We got a lot for you, okay? www.daddiesuniteworldwide.com. And we out. Bro, did you just walk by the video, bro? I'm not doing this takeover. That was the 57th take, bro. I'm over it, dog. Like, this is every time I come around here.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That realness is underway. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. I want to talk about that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
the Ross Boys, homie.
Your situation is quite like mine. So my son hasn't seen his mom since quarantine started. Now, granted, I've been a big part of why, simply because of everything going on.
Right.
My mom stays with me. She's old, retired, and she moved in so she could help me with my son, because I did have him primarily. So whenever I have to travel for work or whatever I have to do, she's there to make sure he's Gucci, right?
Right.
So now that quarantine has happened, or the virus and everything, and older people or high risk category. My mom is high risk category. She has a lot of medical issues. So I'm like, I'm not about to send you nowhere and you gonna bring something back.
Yeah, and then you gonna bring it
to my mom. So she totally understands that, but at the same time, it doesn't mean just because you can't. We had a court order, even though he's with me primarily legally. She still has a day during the week with him, and she still has every other weekend for the most part. First, third, and fifth weekend of the month. But she still hasn't seen him at all for those 7 months. I couldn't go a month without seeing my son. I couldn't go weeks without seeing my son.
And we in the same city.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, it's like, I kind of feel, and this is not what she's saying, I'm not putting her down, but I kind of feel like, well, if I can't get him like I'm supposed to get him,
I don't
then...
want him at all.
I'm not saying that's what she's saying. I'm not saying that's her vibe, but you'll sit and argue with me about, why can't we go back to the court order? Why can't we do these days? Why can't we get them every other weekend and Monday during the week? Well, because we have to be involved. Like, we had a set to where the judge had a set to where we go to school. I drop him off at school. She pick him up. She drop him off. I pick him up. We don't have to. We don't have to argue.
No,
we don't have to talk about nothing. We got to see each other.
Right.
All we got to do is send me a message. Don't talk to parents and say I'm not able to pick him up, or I am gonna pick him up.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'll be like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'll go get him. I'll make it right.
Okay, I'll go get him. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easy communication. No reason to argue.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like he's not in school, so that means that anytime we switch him, I gotta drive to you, or you gotta drive to me. On top of that, you still haven't given me an address to where you live. And I don't know, me personally, I don't know any mother who would give their child to the father and she not have an address. I don't know any mother.
I don't know that either.
I don't know any mother that would give her son or daughter to the child's father and she not know an address, an accurate address to where the kids are gonna be. So I'm keeping that same energy.
Yeah.
Keeping that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So, 7 months, regardless of that says
everything.
you gotta, me personally, I'm pulling up. I know I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
Come downstairs, Lorenzo. I want to see my.
I want to see my.
I want to see my.
I mean, 7 months. And
I want to see my. That's just
I've
me.
Been pulling up.
That's just me.
You about to go to the park? Cool.
Right.
Get that park.
Regardless of, and the thing is, I invited his birthday was September 8th, and I had invited her prior to, and I was like, hey, his birthday is coming up. He hasn't seen you. He has 2 siblings. His older brother is in high school. I think he's a sophomore now. And he moved out of his mom's house and moved to the Bay Area with his sister's mom. Me personally, I don't know any kid that would leave their mom to live with somebody else's mom.
That's something going on with the mom. Especially
me personally,
because I'm a mama's boy.
I'm a mama. He's a mama's boy. Like he was my son before my son was born.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you don't see him that often because you live in Pasadena area. He's in Oakland, so I know you can't see him that much. So it's just like, but the youngest daughter, lives with her. She's only like, 4 now? 5, maybe? 4, I think. But it's like, you know, you should be able to, you can see the what do you call it? The pattern. There you go. You have the older son that don't live with you. He moved out on his own.
Yeah,
for whatever reason you say.
The middle child don't live with you.
The middle child's with me, and then the daughter is between you and the father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what, the judge is gonna see. The judge is like, okay, I understand, but yeah, it doesn't look right. On paper, it don't look right. And no matter what you say, unless you put them out, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, once things open back up and they try to go take me to court and say I haven't seen my son in 7 months, why haven't you seen him in 7 months? There's like, you ain't left no messages on talk. You ain't did nothing to say I need to see my son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can.
Where's your effort?
Right. Yeah, you can see him. I don't mind you seeing him, but as far as you taking him and I don't know where you're going with him.
I don't have no address.
Right. And on top of that, he's already giving me complaints saying that, you know, that you've been, you know, to when you picked them up, you dropped them off at somebody else's house and picked them up in the morning, like, and that person I don't even know. So it's like,
somebody else.
All because she didn't want to tell me that she couldn't get them because she had something to do. Because if on paper,
stay with me.
All because if she tell me she's not able to get him, she think I'm gonna use it against her in court. Or she wasn't able to pick him up. She wasn't able to pick him up. So instead of you being real with his father and saying, I got something to do. I can't. Cover me. Instead of you saying that is, if I tell him I can't get him, then he gonna use it against me in court. So I'm gonna just get him and then take him to my friend's house and then pick him up in the morning and take him to school. Like, that makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
If something would have happened to him, I would have been talking to somebody would have called me who I don't even know and said, your son over here, like, when you only got him one day during the week. All you have to do is say, can you get him? I get him on the weekend when I can get him. Like, and that's why I'm not breaking my neck for you to see him now, because you do stuff like this to where, like, it makes me like, come on, man. If something happens to my son while he's with you, I'm going to jail.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. If something happened to my son while he's with you, I'm going to jail for it.
It's not even a question.
For whatever reason. For whatever reason, if my son gone, I'm going too.
Right.
Period. That's just me. So it's like, well, just be honest with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to go to jail because I'm being a good dad. I'm not afraid. If I'm taking care of my son and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, if I gotta go to jail for taking care of my son, protecting my son, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. But it's like, you know, things like that. That's something that's a daily challenge for me. And you know, as far as adversities I had to overcome, that's one of the biggest. Is just like understanding who I'm dealing with.
Right. That is huge.
Understanding the person I'm dealing with.
Right.
You know,
right.
we as fathers, we have to understand who our kid's mother is.
Yeah. That is
whether she's an outstanding mother or not a good so mother. Yeah. Whether she's a great mother to our kid and just hard with us. You know what I'm saying? There are mothers who are great mothers and just
bad in relationships.
Just bad in relationships and bad in communication and bad in co-parenting.
Right.
But there are a lot of great mothers who are great with their kids. Just give dads hell.
Yes.
And then there's mothers who give dads hell and are not good mothers.
They're horrible.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all everybody's different. Yeah, it's the same thing for dads. So it's like, you know, and I understand why our dads are not involved in their kids' life because they don't know how to be, and they're just not. They didn't come from. You know what I'm saying? They come from a long list of not taking care of business. So it's like my dad didn't take care of my grandfather didn't take care of my dad didn't take care of me, I didn't take care of my son, and there's people like that, and then there's some men that's like, you know what, like for me, my dad wasn't there, so I'm like, nigga, there's no way I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm breaking this family curse right now.
Like my son is 24/7.
Yeah, like regardless. So, you know, it's tough having my son full time. You know, like anything else that you a business or job, anything is you do anything full time.
It's really worth it. It's gonna be tough.
Anything you do full time is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not gonna be enjoyable, but it's gonna be tough. And a man is gonna deal with tough.
Mm-hmm.
A man, you know, there's a lot of men, you know, or grown adults or grown boys who just like, you know, like yeah. They like, you know, it's like, man, I want to, man, but man.
But
right. And you know what? And this is totally off topic, but I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it because this is something that I've learned, right? experience. Like a lot of women be like, oh my God, you're such a great dad. Oh my God, you're handsome. Oh my God. But I'm still single. But then it's like dads who are handsome like myself, got their stuff going, but in relationships. And it's like a lot of those dads are maybe not per se deadbeats. A lot of them are. They might not be deadbeats, but there are a lot of guys who are weekend dads or see their kids every so often, and women are happy with it. They're happy. Like, he got all this time for me.
Yeah.
All this time for me. And it's like,
no time with
yeah. But then there's men like myself, like, I've been turned down by women plenty of times because, oh my God, you don't have no time for me. You don't have time for me. And then they go to the nigga who don't take care of their kid, who has all the time in the world for them. It's
and then they be upset though afterwards.
Yeah.
Because they end up like getting pregnant
and then
it's in a shitty relationship. The relationship be bad.
And then what kills me is they have kids with the nigga who don't take care of their kids. That's one thing women turn down the nigga who take care of their kids because they don't have time for them like they prefer, and then they go date a man who don't take care of their kids and have a kid with them, and then they break up and you don't take care of that kid. And then they complain and they say, oh, these dudes ain't but you had the dude that was something, and you complained because he was focused on his kid. His kid was his priority, which it should be.
Right.
It just baffles me, man.
But there's a lot of women that don't recognize it good.
Right.
Too, though.
Right, and they go into the friend zone.
Yeah. Their friends are, oh, he's too nice.
Yeah, he's too nice.
He's too much of a sweetheart.
Yes.
I'm gonna get this rough neck dude that's gonna go upside my head once a week. You know what I'm saying? Not the dude that's opening doors for me. That's too soft. I can open my own door.
Right. I can do it myself. I'm independent. I can buy my own. I don't need flowers. I can buy my own flowers.
Yeah.
I don't like the flowers you buy me, but I like these flowers. I want these from my...
And that's why you're independently single.
Right, bro. And it's, I don't know, I can speak on so much, bro, but I'm gonna get back on topic because we'll be here all day. Talking about stuff that I don't understand. Like I told you before, I want to understand these things. Like I want to know why it's like that. And it doesn't, no matter what woman come and explain it, no matter what woman would agree come and explain it, I'm not gonna understand it. No. It doesn't make sense.
Because it keep happening.
Right. And I believe it's because of our generation, the influence on our generation is so powerful. It is so powerful, and it's basically, nigga, don't be shit. Nigga, don't be shit. Black man, don't be shit. Black woman, don't be shit. Black man, don't be shit. Like that's what they want, and a lot of our people are, I ain't gonna be shit. I'm gonna go in and get this free government money. I'm gonna go and get this. I'm gonna go and cheat the system. I'm gonna go in and do this.
Right, not working for nothing.
Yeah, man.
Not working for nothing.
Right. I'm gonna just milk it. I'm gonna just milk it. I'm gonna just milk it. And it's like, eventually, man, you can run out of milk. You gonna run out of milk, man. It's tough. It's tough, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the end.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, Daddies Unite. www.daddiesuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpack, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.